When I see dogs that are working with these dog whisperer dog trainers that have literally just watched something on television and all they do is jab the dog in the side, they don't get this. The trainer was just jabbing him in the side every time he reacted to a dog, but wasn't showing him that there's a different way of behaving. He's just going to get frustrated. If you do something wrong and I scream at you and I don't tell you what you've done wrong and I don't show you how to do it any other way and I keep screaming at you every time you do something wrong, what's going to happen is you're going to be on edge the whole time because you don't know what you've done wrong.
Oh God.
Calming signals. Right, move back and forth with Fred. Fred, yes. So now we're turning it into a game. Looks at the dog, looks at me. Looks at the dog, looks at me. Very careful about this, Fred. Yes. You can have a drink. So he's stubborn on his bed. Doesn't like this. Also doesn't like people who do. If he obviously likes the food, you just lure him on. You make bed effortless to begin with. Okay? You go to bed, lure him on, put all four paws on. Eye contact. Teach him eye contact's a good thing.
Oh yeah, I mean we've always from puppy taught him eye contact.
See, to me,
don't say gently.
He's biting your fingers off and everything because he wants the food. I like that. I'd much rather go with that than tell him no, gently, nicely, because I don't want to kill that right now. Right? If he bites my fingers off, all I have to do is just imagine he's a horse, hold my hand out like that. Bed is implied. Bed means bed. Sit means sit. Down means down. Until you use one of your markers that releases them, then there's no need for the word stay. Break.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not forcing behaviours, we're capturing it. So I just teach you the motion of going. Okay, so he's stubborn on his bed, doesn't like beds, also doesn't like people. Seems to be doing alright right now.
Yep.
If you turn the phone sideways, otherwise you end up with that horrible square thing. So all we do, if he obviously likes the food, you just lure him on. You make bed effortless to begin with. Okay, so you go to bed, lure him on when all four paws are on. Good. He stays there. Break. And break means you can come off your bed.
Okay.
So again, lure him back on. Bed. All four paws on. Good. But I'm making it very, very simple. Break. Throw the treat and say break. That way it actively gets him to come out of it. But you want to make it sort of like a game for him.
Yep.
Bed. Good. So already he's like waiting. Break. Once he understands break means you can move, then you stop throwing the food.
Okay.
Right? Obviously if I just say break to him, he's going to be looking at me like, huh? What's that mean?
Yeah.
Break means you're free from your position. Bed. Good. So good means you've done it what I've asked you to do. Hold your position. Break. But this way, when he's getting worked up, things like that, you can send him there. Bed is a place that you go and chill out. So we're just going to ask for a little bit more now, okay? Bed. Bed. Good. Crocodile.
Yeah, there's a few
Eye
fingers.
contact. Teach him eye contact's a good thing. Break.
Oh yeah, I mean we've always from puppy taught him eye contact, and he doesn't normally get anything until he gives me it.
Bed. Good.
But it does take a while sometimes.
So I actually done did you see my video on gently?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Break. Yeah. See, to me,
Don't say gently.
he's biting your fingers off and everything because he wants the food. I like that. I'd much rather go with that than tell him no, gently, nicely, because I don't want to kill that right now. Right? If he bites my fingers off, all I have to do is just imagine he's a horse, hold my hand out like that. Bed.
Yeah, I normally, if I don't want him.
More each time from him. Okay? Bed.
So just get him to understand the word bed, and get him to wait there.
Bed.
Because he's not very good at, well, he's not very good at stay. We only,
but
I only do stay in the house,
bed.
really.
But this is where marker training comes in. Break. If you teach him markers, and that every command you give him, the stay is implied. Bed means bed, sit means sit, down means down. Until you use one of your markers that releases them, then there's no need for the word stay. So all I'm doing, bed, I'm not saying stay, stay, stay. Bed, just repeat the command from time to time. Break. So he knows that he has to stay there until he hears that word break. Yeah? So the stay's implied. If he gets out, what I do is I put him straight back. If he gets out 10 times, I put him back 10 times. So I did a nice little neat fancy trick you showed me.
Yeah, he likes to spin. That's their foul safe.
And also to help him, good. Bed. So just repeat the command.
Okay.
So good is your duration marker. So when he's been there for a while, I can go over and I can go, good. Bed. Remind him just because he's got a treat, I still expect you to stay there. No, bed. Goes to move, simply no. Walk towards him a little bit, bed. Break. Doesn't come out till he hears that word. Okay? And of course, this is just the start of it. The next thing is to try and get further distance away. But it takes time. I mean, don't expect him to stay in there for an hour straight away. Build it up. When you're having dinner or something, send him to his bed. You may have interrupted dinners, but that's only in the beginning until he understands. Bed. Good. Bed. No, bed. No reward for the second one. Because if he learns he can break and I'm going to put him back and give him a reward,
He'll just keep doing
then
that.
he'll keep breaking because he's going to get a reward. Recognise that he struggled a little bit with that one. Break. As long as he's coming out when you say break, that's fine. Of course, if he starts to go to bed by himself, he can get out by himself. We're not building robots.
Yeah.
Alright? So if he wants to go to... But if you send him to his bed, he has to stay there.
Okay.
Bed. Bed.
So I'll get him a proper bed and I'll just keep doing it. And it will probably benefit him because, say for when we're eating,
Yeah, definitely.
he tends, you say go away and he goes away and sits in, curls up on the floor himself. But
You see, we're getting a lot longer from him now.
yeah,
Break.
the bulldog doesn't know what go away means. He's in your face.
No, I've seen that. The bulldog's like smash mouth, typical bulldog. I want in, I want in, I want in. Bed. Good.
That droll.
That's my fingers. Bed. No, bed. So what I really want from him is just to lay down. No, bed.
If you got food, I'm not sure you.
I know, but this is it. It takes the time.
Just
He
do it
knows he
until
has to stay there. Now I'll just wait for a little bit more. Bed. Good. him don't like bed. He's doing quite well.
I mean, he has got a lot better. At the beginning of the year, January time, he was bad, and I've worked with him a lot. Like literally, I couldn't. My parents to cut. Oh,
Break.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not forcing behaviours, we're capturing it. So
Yeah.
I just teach him the motion of going into your bed. Bed. Good. Bed. I just teach him the notion of going into your bed. Bed. When he lays down, then I release him. So it takes a while to begin with because he doesn't understand. We're helping him piece the puzzle together.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as he does what we want, bed. As soon as he does what we want, then we release him. And then once he gets that idea, then we just ask for a bit longer. Bed. A bit of spatial pressure. But notice that I'm being patient with him, not getting frustrated, I'm not rushing him, things like that. That's where a lot of people go wrong. Break. See? And through repetition, that becomes one solid motion.
Yeah.
As soon as you go to bed, he'll go on there. He knows the only way he gets out is by laying down.
And
So
when I
while
say
he's
that-
waiting to be released, if he knows the only way he gets released is by laying down, while he's waiting to be released, I'm getting tired, I'm getting bored of waiting to be released, so I may as well go to sleep.
Yep.
And then it becomes conditioned relaxation. So when the dogs are being a nuisance, especially particularly the bulldog, is when he's winding up this one and this one doesn't want to play, or when there's food around, when you're eating, send them to their bed. Teach them it's okay to be by themselves.
Okay.
I haven't really got anything, mate. How cool is this dog?
He's a good boy.
He's like a lion. But also look at the way I'm fussing him, okay? So I didn't fuss him as soon as I come in the house. Right, I let him sniff me, I acted as if he wasn't there, I completely ignored him, then I started to befriend him with some treats and everything. Now I've been doing a little bit of work with him, he has been responding very positively to me, he hasn't shied away from me, he hasn't got uncomfortable with it. So now I can start to present myself to him in an affectionate manner. But the way I do it is I go down low, I'm not putting my hand out towards him, over the top of him, which can make him shy away. That's often where people go wrong, they go and touch the dog and the dog shies away. Alright, I'm down low, non-threatening, my hand comes underneath, okay?
Yeah.
Not over the top.
Yeah.
And then, of course, if it goes underneath, you end up with a slobbery
Slobber.